My voice is clear.
Yes, Doctor, clear.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, DXN.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. So I'm Dr. Firdaus. Today we're going to talk about coffee. Today is the coffee day, which I'm going to present to you about coffee Vita Cafe. Okay, so Vita Cafe is something that people really love. So you guys must really hear to this presentation, and then you will be able to know or understand the full benefit of Vita Cafe. See, a lot of people ask, what is the benefit? In DXN, we have different varieties of coffee. You see, because now in current situation, if you were to see, a lot of people are having abundance of health problems. Okay, this is going to be a very major issues now. Health is really getting bad. You see, food is something that people love, and then they cannot be apart from food. The food what we are having, the food what people is having on the table, on your plate, is extremely acidic, uh, dangerous in many ways, because there are too much of coloring, processed food, and blah stuff. Okay, there are so many things. If you were to talk about these toxin issues, yes, huge problem. You see, because the technology is such, people are into business, the food industry. So we cannot, or we should not blame the others, because we have to take responsibility of our health. DXN has been in this business for 29 years. We are the food company, and we talk about health, wealth, and freedom. Health is the birthright. Wellness is the birthright of every human. But what is really happening? Why the disease is really spiking like a rocket in any kind of disease, cancer, heart problem? Just take it, okay? And nowadays we see we just can't control, and then we even having new types of disease which is coming, and in future there are many will be covering the whole world, and a lot of damage will be done. End of the day, what is the solution for this is your immune system. A lot of people, you see, when you talk about cancer, okay, we know what is cancer, but where is the cure? What is the treatment like? The treatment or the cure is within you. You got to fix it, not any other people. You see, doctors are here to manage the disease. Doctors do not cure any disease. So don't go to the doctor and end of the day blame them or tell that the doctors are not good. Doctors are here to manage. If you have a problem, you have a heart problem, you come, they will manage you. They will make you ongoing. But the blocks is going to be there. They just can extend or modify a bit here and there, and then things goes on. See, this is what doctors do. Doctors manage. Healing is within you. You got to go back home, and you have to take charge. You have to change your lifestyle, and you have to fix your problem. This is what DXN has been doing for 29 years. It's a local company in Malaysia, in Alostar, and it's been expanding rapidly all over the world. And we already established in 230 over countries. Practically, when you come to this count, we are pretty lost, and we are not really sure how many countries is DXN there. Okay, how can DXN expand in such a fast manner? Because these products are essential products, because health is something everybody needs. So the whole world is been flooded with toxins. This is the issue. Diabetes, you can see, according to WHO's statistics, 70 in another 7 or 8 years, 70% of the world population is going to be cancer, and 90% is going to be diabetic. We are partly in that statistic, and our loved ones, children, are in that statistic. Why? Because nowadays, if you were to go and ask any parents, look at the children, they are really obese. They are so huge, so big for their age, and all are out of proportion. And there's no activity. They do not do any sports like those days. So, and sugary stuffs, Milo, all kind of, nuggets, burgers, hot dog, donuts, and this is the choice of food now. And if you were to see anyone, okay, uh, have the capacity, the good, they have the money, and these people's life is so bad, because they are not careful with what they are eating. So this is being extremely a big problem. And then when these children get married, and definitely there is no children, they can't get pregnant, fertility issue. Okay, this is going to be another arthritis, rheumatism. Okay, what is the age now? 50, 40 people have been having arthritis, rheumatism, spine problem, kneecap problem, 35 gone, knee gone. What is really happening? Because you see, food is something that people would not change. You talk about religions and other things, yes, they wouldn't mind jumping into that, but not food. Maybe for a week or two, they might change, but after that, no, they will come back to their type of food what they like. So DXN is here to remove and to protect the current situation, the condition. If you were to really go and tell people, we know what is the problem. We know that toxins is the problem. Malnutrition is the problem. What is the solution? Can you change? No, you cannot change the food. Can you change your habit? Not everybody can do. How many people? Not many. You see, people do not really understand the purpose of living or purpose of being a human. Practically, a child has been grown up with all this kind of challenge, and then they are eating very well. Then they come to a condition where they study, and then after study, and they're trained and they're studying for work. After they start their job, extremely stressful life, then they're working to pay bills. This is what we're going, stressful environment. So the current food chain cannot support the kids' growth. And now 24 hours is very insufficient. Now the whole world is under online. Yesterday, I was talking to one student, is Form 5, going to Form 5, and they're having class like 12 o'clock midnight up to 1 o'clock. Isn't that crazy? Why? I asked him, why? And he said, no, it is very flexible. We can have our class anytime, as long as you have your class. So they choose because they love to sleep late, so and they wake up late. Waking up late is so bad, I tell you. You have to wake up early in the morning, somewhere around 6, 6:30. But now, the whole world has it another way around. The current food what you're having at home, on the plate, is not going to save your future, or you're not going to be saving any of your child's future if you do not take action. Okay, let's go into this coffee and know about the power of coffee. The coffee is something that people love coffee. Everyone likes coffee. Start your coffee with the right coffee. This is a bulletproof coffee. I would say that because this is extremely powerful and highly therapeutic coffee, which has a lot of abundance of health benefits. So today, before goes into this Vita Cafe, let's see generally what is the benefit of a coffee. Okay, why DXN coffee? Most of y'all know, and then I also will tell you all why DXN coffee. Coffee and tea is the most consumed next to water. Okay, more than 550 million people are consuming coffee per day. Coffee is the best natural medicine for human. Caffeine is the God-given, okay, best thing for us. But we do not appreciate. Things has been changed, things has been contaminated, and a lot of issue there. Things you should know about caffeine, what a real caffeine can do for you, how good it is. People are so afraid because people are so afraid of caffeine, and even doctors have been telling them do not take much coffee. Why? Because the commercial coffee out there, which you have, is extremely not even a coffee, but they labeled as coffee, and they have a lot of bad things in it, such as coloring, chicory, and so many blah blah stuff, which makes the coffee more tastier than the true real good benefit of a coffee. So a good coffee gives you a good reflux, good memory, and is one of the best fat burner. If anybody wants to really slim down, keep your shape fitter, good coffee will be the best choice. Then strength, ability. You want to perform, you want to have any sports and anything. Yes, you see, most of the isotonic drink, they have added caffeine, but you do not know about this. So caffeine is a strength booster, gives you the ability. And it comes with abundance of nutrition. Don't forget, don't think that coffee do not have nutrition. It has a lot of nutrition in it. And then it's one of the best diabetic modulator. It controls diabetes. Obviously, you you shouldn't taking with sugar. Don't take with creamer. Don't take with caramel. Don't take all this blah blah stuff, and you make the coffee become, you downgrade the coffee. This is the problem. So it is one of the best. And then memory. Okay, Alzheimer, anything to do with memory issues, coffee is the best. Comes to Parkinson's disease. Obviously, you have noticed that current Parkinson is just overwhelming. The statistic is going so high in a very young age. Those days, hardly we hear of Parkinson. Now, every corner, every family, they have one uncle is Parkinson. Why? Because of the sugar and a very bad. But coffee can really help you when it comes to the Parkinson disease. And it's one of the best friends for the liver. You want to take care of your liver. You want to remove or avoid from fatty livers. Yes. Nowadays, you see people are having huge belly, so huge, so big. See, like 48, 50, they waist size. So all these people having extremely bad fatty liver, coffee will be the best choice. Okay, and happiness, obviously happiness. Okay, you can be really happy by drinking the right cup of coffee early morning. You see, cancer is one of the best medicine for cancer. It prevents cancer to many, many ways because it is also an antioxidant. And comes to stroke, it is fantastic. It really helps a lot of people on stroke. Now, current statistic for stroke is so bad. Why? Very young people, 50, 55, 60, having stroke. And you see, it's not that easy to have in a family, the sole breadwinner of a family, to have stroke and bedridden. Okay, I have many patients in this condition. See, stroke is something very, very aggressive. It is like a tsunami. It will come and wipe off everything. Every of your cells will get damaged and they die. To rebuild back, just to damage, to wipe off, it may just take few seconds or few hours. To rebuild it back, it may take years. Okay, remember, it is not easy. So prevention is always the best option. But how many people are doing the prevention? Just saying it, prevention is better than cure. But where is the prevention? Prevention is always comes in the action. Okay, the heart is one of the best for the heart. A lot of cardiologists even say coffee will be the best option. Furthermore, DXN coffee comes with a highly therapeutic mushroom. So it definitely is going to give you a very good benefit. And then long life. How many people want to live healthy? See your family growing. A lot of people want to die first. When you ask them, how long would you want to be? Maybe 70, 75. No, I don't want to live that longer. Why? Because they are so scared. They will get into problem. They will not able to walk. This is the fear they have. That's why they want to go back fast. But if you give them an option, 120, 160, no disease. You will say, wow, this is the best. Say, I'm the God. I come and I ask this question. Yes, they would want to take it. So long life you can get by drinking the right cup of coffee. Okay, this is telomerase. This is the chromosome structure. You see the tail, which the tip of the green here is what gives you the long life. Because when the cell dies, the DNA, the mapping, the blueprint has to process and reproduce back the new cells. So your mitochondria is what is the energy charge. But you can build or rebuild or reproduce a lot of good quality mitochondria by having a good cup of coffee. Okay? So this is extremely, extremely powerful and it is very good. Microbiome in your intestine, people are flooding with a lot of bad food, which is such as bread, white bread, brown bread, whatever bread, flour. This is the biggest problem. They are flooding them with this, and then donuts, cakes, cookies, pastries, pasta. You know, you just can go on and on. So all these, we have been taking it for 25 years, 30 years, 40 years. What do you expect your microbiome? You do not have anything in your stomach. Everything is gone. So the digestion process becomes so hard and disease comes from the stomach, from the colon. Leaky gut starts to happen in many so early stage and nobody talks about leaky gut. Nobody. Even the doctors, when you go and ask them about leaky gut, they will say, yes, they know about leaky gut. But when you ask them, doctor, do you think I have leaky gut? They will say, no, I don't think so. Well, what is leaky gut? You see, nowadays, the kid of age of 15 is having leaky gut. Leaky gut is only extensive thickens, wrong cups of coffee and also flour and all these things really bad. Okay, please mute the whole floor, Mr. Nemisa. Okay, so this is another issue. So your microbiome is really gone. There is no flora in your stomach for digestion. Okay, so this is going to be really bad. Let's give me a minute. Okay, so comes to the healthy coffee. Okay, so let's go in and see what is the best benefit by this coffee. There, a lot of people love this coffee, and this coffee is one of my favorite. I will take this coffee at least one or two. Okay, my cup of coffee in a day. You see, morning nowadays we have this morning session. So before I start my walk around 7 o'clock, I will have one black coffee with lemon. That is my starter for the day. Once I finish about 1.5 hours, when I come back, then I will have my bulletproof coffee. That comes with black coffee, spirulina, and everything goes into that. I'll shake and then shake the whole concoction, and then I'll sit and enjoy the cup of coffee by reading a book. Okay. Then after about 30 minutes, then I start my other stuff. Okay. So this is what I do. And early morning itself, I already have about 3 cups of coffee within 1 or 2 hours. Then it goes on and on until I lost count. I don't keep counting how many coffees I drink. Just drink as many as you like to make you happy. So let's go to this Vita Cafe and see. It comes 6 in 1. This coffee is 6 in 1, and it comes with abundant of nutrition benefit. This Tongkat Ali, and it comes with Tongkat Ali, ginseng, and Ganoderma extract. This 3 is the top gun. Okay, Ganoderma is the king of herb. The next in TCM hierarchy, first is Ganoderma, second is ginseng. See, then comes Tongkat Ali and so on. So we have all the important ones here. Let's see what is the benefit of Tongkat Ali. So it increases energy. It gives you a lot of energy because it is one of the best testosterone producers. And it increases metabolic rate. It is so good and it keeps the metabolic rate very balanced and it increases. Stronger bone. For arthritis, rheumatism, this coffee will be the good option. For even the Tongkat Ali, the Potenzi, what we have in DXL, was also be another best option for people who have arthritis, rheumatism issue. Okay, and stimulate muscle growth. Why? Because it stimulates testosterone. Testosterone is a muscle growth hormone. So in a way, if you are having any activity, you are shaping up your body, Vita Cafes will be the best option. Even for long elderly people, the senior citizens. You see, the senior citizens has very depleted activity. They have very less activity they do. So the hormone production gets lower and lower and lower day by day. So if you are really active and you keep going and keep producing the hormone, and this is where the testosterone, the progesterone, all the hormones will be keep producing non-stop. Okay, what to do? People's life is so different. They live, they born to study. After study, to get a job. After get a job, they'll get married. After they get married, they will have children. Once the children is already married, finish. Life is finished. Then they wait for God to call them. And this is how normally people work. So after when a certain period of time, they say, oh no, I'm going to retire, I'm going to die, so I don't do any activity. But they want to have disease free. How's that possible? Okay, so enhanced endurance level, it gives you a lot of level. Why? Because there is performance hormone there. The growth the hormones is testosterone. So it really gives you a booster there. Okay. And then reduce sugar level. It is a sugar modulator also. Okay. So coffee naturally, it helps to reduce sugar. And then on top of that, we also have Tongkat Ali. So it is a double X. It triples that. Okay. For that part. And this reduce stress. This is a nowadays people are living with stress. Even stress, they want to manage stress. You see, only good things you manage, bad things you don't manage. You manage your property, you manage your money, you manage everything. Okay, the whole thing. But why do you want to manage stress? Don't get stressed. So if early morning, those who live in Malaysia or any part of the world, just go and see what is really happening at 7:30. People are not living their life in that moment. Anybody who showers, who are not enjoying the shower, they'll be like taking shower, they'll be thinking, I am late. I'm been stuck in the jam. Once they come down, they already shout or scream and ask their mom to iron their clothes or their wives to iron their clothes, and they will call. And then after that, what they'll do? Then they will jump into their car without having breakfast. On the way, they will pick up the Nescafe 3-in-1 or instant, whatever they have in the can, and with a loaf of bread, a bun. What do you expect for health? And then all the way they're driving, they'll be cursing, and anybody come across them, this and that. And this is where stress is so high for current people. You see, the population nowadays, the people, the human beings are living with a lot of stress. And these are the people who need to drink 5 to 6 cups of coffee a day. My recommendation, all my stress patients who comes and ask me, I always start them with a cup of coffee and tell them, give them quite a number of coffee and say, go and enjoy the coffee. And then after a month, come back and see me. So mostly when they come back, they'll come with a big smile. Why? Because first when I give them the coffee, they will stare at me because the reason is because they cannot sleep. Coffee, for their understanding, coffee cannot make them sleep. But dates and coffee will make them really have a good sleep. And now I will tell them, you go back, you drink, then you see when they will come with a big smile. Okay, burn fat. Even Tongkat Ali burns fat. Okay, and then increase libido and sexual function and enhancement. This is another area. It's a huge problem in the whole world. Now, everyone, every male and even the female are having very low level of sexual hormones. So this is really making a lot of social problems. Okay, we're not going to go into that much, but this coffee, it is one of the best boosters. All right, so you will have a question. Okay, can ladies bring this coffee? You see, Tongkat Ali is not only for ladies. Tongkat Ali can be taken by any kids. You see, increased libido in sexual function and sexual function. You see, testosterone booster, libido booster, everything the Tongkat Ali will do. But at the same time, there's so many other food out there can do the same, which is the food. So people might think, you see, they cannot drink coffee and my kids cannot drink coffee. My wife shouldn't drink this 6-in-1, is only for men. No, it is not like that. You see, big garlic is the booster of testosterone and libido. Onion, avocado, and there are so many, you can just go on and on. All these fruits and these herbs, the cinnamon powder, this, that, and everything boost the libido. So don't worry about this. This is not like going to work like Viagra, okay? So it is just a natural enhancement. Okay, now comes to ginseng. How ginseng? This ginseng is a beautiful herb, all right? So all this comes in the coffee for a very affordable price. So the ginseng, okay, it is the antioxidant and also reduce inflammation. This is also another part of the ginseng, okay, and benefit for brain function. It has a lot of good nutrition. It also has really omegas there, and it really helps the brain function. Improve erectile dysfunction as well. So it also enhances it. That's why DXN has integrated this into Tongkadali. Okay, so immune system booster. It is also an immune booster, all right? And cancer, yes, it is also works for the cancer as well. And tiredness energy booster. You see, those days they use these herbs, okay, as an tonic. They put a little bit into their drink, or they pound it. They mix it with their tea or coffee or something like that. It's a little bitter. It's not that bitter, okay. So they mix it for all this purpose. But here, so easy that you can just mix it and you can take it. Okay, and it also has a blood sugar control. See, Canada, coffee controls your sugar, Tongkadali controls your sugar, ginseng controls your sugar, and Ganoderma controls your sugar. So you have almost not triple X, okay, 5X on diabetes when you take Vita Cafe. So it is such a beautiful, healthy coffee. And comes to quality. I don't want to cover the Ganoderma part because we are a Ganoderma company. We spoke about the Ganoderma many, many times. So I believe that you'll still remember this Ganoderma's efficacy and the strength. Okay, so Ganoderma, which part we added into this coffee is the RG part and also comes with fiber. Okay, so Vita Cafe is the best choice, if you really ask me, for anybody, anyone, even a child can, a small little kid can take Vita Cafe, no problem, no harm, it will give them. For kids who are going for football, regular activities, swimming, blah, blah, for gym, for workout, yes. Before I go for my football or gym, I take double, 2 Vita Cafes. Sometimes I mix 1 Vita Cafe with 1 black coffee. It depends. Okay. At times I would like to have it very, very less water, about 50 to 70 ounce water. That also beautiful taste. Okay. So comes to the quality. DXN do not compromise. We use high quality ginseng and Tongkadali to make this Vita Cafe. So we are an international organic company. We have all these certification, and DXN produced one coffee for the one world. That's why it's one world, one month. So we do not produce like the other companies, okay? They produce one cocoa drink for Malaysia, which is the Milo. This only for Malaysia, and then another one for Singapore, another one for Australia in different quality, different packaging. If you were to take the Vita Cafe packaging, you can see there a couple of different language, because these are the countries is almost in all, I think more than 15 to 18 countries. Okay, we have Vita Cafe, the same Vita Cafe which is going here. And this is why we have a lot of factories been widely open. Okay, that also we are not very sure how many factories. There's so many factories, and now we have 200 million USD factories coming up in Telangana, India, and another one in future is going to be in Arab and in Bangladesh, and we already have it in Mexico, Spain, sorry, not Mexico, Spain, and so many coming. Okay, we also are in venturing into tea, so a lot of stuff is coming. But DXN is a food company, so we are coming out with a lot of food to save the world and to make this place a better place to live. Why? The food what we're having out there, it is not that safe. It comes with a bundle of bad stuff. To protect us from that, we need this Ganoderma and all these enzyme based, and also a good cup of coffee to start our day. Okay, so today, thank you so much for listening, and please put in your questions and share this video and subscribe the YouTube channel and be connected, okay, and be safe and everything. So, Mr. Nemi sir, there's any question?
Yeah, as of now, there is no questions available in chat box, doctor.
Okay, anyone want to ask question? You may, raise your hand.
Yeah.
And then you may ask.
Yeah,
question.
anyone want to ask any question, get clarified with Dr. Firdaus, you can raise your hand, will be given a chance.
All right, if y'all don't have any questions, I think y'all pretty understand about what we sharing and what we are talking about. Yes, one of my auntie just had a stroke. You see, every family we have one person having a stroke and somebody is just leaving too early where they're not supposed to. But you see, the life is just in your hand that you've got to take charge of. Don't blame the others. Okay? Your being is you. You are the one who create the path, and you have all the rights to live healthy and happy. Okay? Nobody can stop that or take that away from you. If you are sleeping early in the morning and waking up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you are the cause for it. Okay? So nobody is going to stop you either if you're going to wake up at 6 and going to go to the park and walk. No one is going to stop you, but we choose to be in bed at the time. And then, so-called because we have many reasons. Late, I have a lot of work, sleeping late, you see, but we should rise before the sunrise. That is the best. So put it in practice, slowly bring it, and then you will enjoy the moment. Okay. So,
Dr. Mr. Manikam has raised a hand.
Oh, yes, please unmute him. Mr. Manikam, yeah. Sir, how are you?
Yes, great, doctor.
Unmute and,
yes, great.
Sir.
Okay, doctor, just I'd like to ask, can children from which age can take the black coffee?
You see, any children who loves to drink black coffee, you can do, no problem. But no generally, generally, children will not drink black coffee because it tastes bitter. Okay, so if at all a child comes and asks, "I love black coffee," give it, no harm, because those days I grown up drinking black coffee. Okay, because in estates we never had coffee with milk or coffee with sugar. Sugar is so expensive. It was a white gold. So we never had sugar. We drank black coffee, literally. All the big and the small ones, those days, we only have one type of coffee, which is black coffee. All right? So there's no harm by drinking black coffee. Because now we have many choice. So parents are so much of double standard. Oh no, my kids only drink this, kids cannot drink coffee. Even a lot of people have argued with me for this. My question is very simple. Don't bring science into the picture. What did we drink when we were small? What did your grandfather did? What did your father did? They drank coffee. What coffee? Black coffee. With what? Without anything, just with water. So if that time, if they can drink, why the current kids cannot drink? Why? They are not human and only now it's very precious? No, it is not. But that is the best coffee, what we are drinking now, and we are giving to the children now, so-called all the beverages, totally poison. And this is what is really killing.
Okay, doctor, one more question.
Yes.
Okay, myself, I'm taking Cordyceps coffee with a Linesman coffee. Its taste is marvelous. 2 packets. I mix it, drink in the morning. It really makes me energized.
Okay.
It's very nice. Its aroma is so very nice. It's something is different. It looks, I mean, it looks like a tasty, look like a cocoa, but drinks is fantastic.
All right.
And that's my sharing. It's very good. Cordyceps coffee plus with the Linesman's coffee.
Yes. You can mix 2 coffees together, no problem. Just to enhance the taste as how you like. So, or you want to drink, but sometimes people are so funny, 1 sachet, and I mix 2 to 3 sachets at one go, and there are people break 1 sachet to 3 times. So They buy one packet, comes with 20 sachets times 3. 60 days they can go. Isn't that crazy? I always ask them, why do you drink in that way? You see, they're a bit reluctant and shy to tell that it is expensive so that they can save money. And these are the people cannot be helped. Why? There's no value for their health. There's no value for their being. So if you can't spend a 30 ringgit on a coffee, if you should be drinking 3 packets per month, which is 90. There's some people buy a lot of coffee, they drink, they enjoy themselves. You see, if this body, this soul, this system is good, you can make a lot, you can make millions. You see, not by living without disease itself a big blessing. You don't have to talk about money and you don't talk about other stuff. Okay? But that itself is a big blessing. And until the end of the journey, say you live for 120, 130, I'm so happy. And you're traveling and you're enjoying life and you're looking at your family growing and all. Wow, just imagine, just close your eyes and just imagine that. But that is possible. I'm saying that is really possible because we have DXN. We have a mycelium. We have mycelium-based coffee. We have all the coffees. Superb. And coffee gives you happiness. Just drink and then do your work and then you got to be like the champagne bottle. Once you shake it, you open. You'll be happy like that. Okay. So
Doctor, Shell wants to know.
Yeah.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Shell wants to know about the Lion's coffee and Cordyceps coffee.
Okay. Yeah. The next, last time we present about Lion's coffee. Okay. Very simple. You all can Google for the Lion's benefit. Lion's you see, we have a lot of mushrooms. These mushrooms works a little different. Lion's is more for colon, gut, stomach, and all. And also it works on the nerve system and all this. And the Cordyceps coffee, the Cordyceps works more on strength, ability, or nerve, or muscles, and all. Okay? So this is how it works. So if you say like the day Shell had a cramp, she took Lion's coffee. So immediately the cramp went off. You see, now I'm doing a lot of exercise. This 2021, and now I'm started. I wanted to transform myself again. Okay, I was doing bodybuilding for about a few years back. Then I stopped. I was maintaining. Now I'm going to retransform back my physics. So in the month of October, I will show you a totally different physics. Okay, so this is a promise to all the listeners. Okay. One person who likes to put the commitment and push myself. If not, we are not going to. We need a push factor. So my push factor is my DXN family. So now we started 6:30. We have a morning briefing among whoever wants to join, and then we start doing the Pydalagin, Zen walk, jog, and a lot of things. I tell you. That's why I pulled the chair and I sat because my muscle, it's so much aching because we're doing squat, lunges, so much of things. So it's so painful. Yeah, man, that is best. So the pain is the enjoyment. When I do a lot of this work for my leg, when it gives me pain, I love it. All right. And then comes to Cordyceps coffee. Yes, it's for performance, it's for muscle. And Lion's coffee is more for the stomach. But which coffee you like, drink that more. Don't worry about what it works on. You can also know that, and then you give it to people who have, say somebody has a lot of gastric problem, GERD, reflux. Yes, Lion's is good. Cordyceps also. This is the best. Okay? So.
Doctor, one more question is there.
Yes.
The question by Asa, A is that A. Doctor, I noticed when I took DXN beverage, I get sleepy. What does that mean?
Wow, that's so good. Because a lot of people cannot sleep. You see, why do you get sleepy? It's because one best thing is because it starts to fix your microbiome in your stomach. So it depends when you are taking. That shows that you have very low metabolic rate and also you have very poor stomach. So it will be there for a little while, then it will go. Okay, so practice another thing. Whenever you eat, do not drink water. So this also will keep away from sleeping. So with the moment you eat after your food, you drink water, and that will really make you very sleepy. Okay, so try this. Okay, eat, chew your food, take your time, eat slowly, enjoy every bit and pieces of the food. Look into the food, what they have, what it comes with, and don't throw all the black stuff, all the green stuffs inside. Whenever a lot of people eat, I see that they throw a lot of rubbish. They call that rubbish. That is the medicine. That is the herbs. That is the curry leaf. And that is the best part. You add the rubbish and you're throwing the most valuable part of the food. You see? So chew them, eat them. I don't have anything on my plate. It's always empty. Okay? That's why when I go to my auntie's house or anywhere, they love to see. Curry leaf goes in, all the powders, all the little bit and piece, the kaduku, this and that, the cinnamon, everything goes. I will just munch and eat. Okay? So why health benefit? So that shows Azza, your stomach is not strong, so it's rebuilding back. Give a little time, it will be get very well. Okay. All right. If you don't have any question, we can wind it up. Because
yes, doctor.
We are very, very busy at this point of time because Monday we are having International Women's Day. So back in India, they also are very busy. We all are doing a very big preparation for International Women's Day. We keep you posted all the link, but unfortunately, it's going to be in Tamil. So those who can't understand Tamil, invite your Tamil speaking friends. So this will be a mind.
Doctor, language doesn't matter.
Yes, language doesn't matter.
Doctor?
Yes, very true.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mind-blowing.
We can see the people, those who are.
Yes.
Yes. Those who are going to present on that day, once they see their body language, that itself, you can get a lot of message.
The fire. You have to see the fire. All the ladies.
From fire in the belly.
Yes. So stay tuned. Okay, we'll keep you all posted. We are doing all the preparation now, a lot of editing, this, that going on, meetings and all. So that's why we have a little less count for today. So it's okay, no problem. In fact, they asked me, should we have the Zoom? I said, no, we are not going to stop the Zoom. Zoom goes on, even nobody comes, I will be alone talking. No worries.
In India, Sunday, Doctor?
Yes.
In India, Sunday, 5 to 8 p.m.
Oh, Sunday, 5 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. In India, time? Sunday evening, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. All right. Once I get the link, I will pass to everyone. Don't worry. You understand. You don't understand. Just log in and see what is going on.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yes. That's true. That's true. In Malaysia, Doctor, Monday?
Monday, 8:30.
Monday, 8:30 p.m. Malaysia time.
Yeah, 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Okay. So thank you so much. So keep sharing this informative session with all your friends and make them understand that real coffee is a coffee which makes them healthier and wealthier too. All right. So I would like to wish you all a very good success and very healthy life. Bye-bye. And thanks, Nemi sir.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.